everyone. And I've got my folders and I've got, can't remember how much I've got here. Anyway, I did some cash condensing yesterday, and today I'm using that money so that when I get paid tonight, I'll transfer this money from my pay into my savings. So we've got 51, 52, 50. No, 51, 52, 53, yep, 300. Let's move everything over. A bit crowded today. So 300. Ooh. And we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And then we've got 10, 20, 30, $40. And then we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 there. Equals. So we've got 565 to cash stuff today. I've actually taken my cheat sheet and I've taken some off, and I'll talk about that as I go. Also, I did my food shopping on Sunday so I could do some baking for the week. And so that's already had $75 out of my bank account. So let's move these over here. Take my wallet. Now I did get $100 today put in my bank account for something I sold. So of that money that's to go back to the bank, I'm actually going to take that $100 out as well and use it in things. So we've got 50, 100. So that 100 is coming out and back to the bank now. It only needs $20 put in the bank. Right. Sorry, the camera shifted. I lost my words. Anyway, the cash condensing I did yesterday, I'm using that cash today to do my cash stuffing, and I will pay the cash condensing money from my checking account into my savings. Hopefully that makes sense. So from food, we have $5 left over. And again, I'll put that where that 100 is at the back. So in food, should have been 200, but I spent 75. So it is going to get $125 to last the next week and a half. I'm tending to do my groceries on a Sunday to do the cooking, but because I've got I've got 2 weekends left to pack, which is a frightening thought, before I head overseas. So that last week, I probably won't do any shopping, but actually use my supermarket money, grocery money for buying food as takeout. So there's $75 going into cafe. There's nothing left in that, which there never is. So that's going to go back in my wallet. So I've just been spending some time this afternoon ringing around the power companies and the internet and things. My insurances have gone up because I've got a tenant for the house, so I have to pay tenant's insurance. So that's gone up today a bit. And then my car's gone up because I've added my my son's friend to my insurance policy, and so he can drive my car, but because he lives in Auckland, the insurance is more. So I'm not very happy about that, but never mind. He's going to be looking after my car and doing everything else, so I'm happy to pay the insurance. So Christmas gets its usual $10, and I'll top these up. Vacation gets its usual 50. So I'm going to use this money on my first week or two in the UK. Council rates will be electronically done tomorrow. So tomorrow is the 14th or 15th. Do you know what? I don't even know what the day is. It's May the 14th. So May the 15th of the 5th. Electronic transfer will be done for $140, because that's all I need to put in now monthly to make sure I've got the money saved. And the automatic payment for the next payment is due on the 19th. Now, my house being a tenanted, and the insurance means I owe an extra $268.42, which I'm going to take out of this. And then with those extra bits, I'm going to need to probably put a bit more away. But it does look like, sorry, I finished my sentence. It does look like that I might need to go and find another insurance broker to cover my belongings in storage, because they might not cover it. So, right, this is Hello Honey. I did it with Rainy Day April yesterday, and it was a quiz on film clips. So if you got it in the first go, it was $1. If you got it in the second go, it was $2. And if you didn't get it, it was $3. So I got, I think, 7 out of 10 the first time. So I owe it 16, but so I'm going to put 15 in, and then I'll add the 1 to the next time. I'm going to use that $5 that was left over as well. So now in Hello Honey, let's mark that one as done. Hello Honey now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, $60 in it. So that's building nicely for debt. And yeah, hopefully I don't keep spending more money on things. So I've got this debt to pay, but that'll be paid while I'm working in the UK. So the emergency fund today is going to get 25. There must be some boy races going up and down my street, because that's another big car. So 25, I'm going to change those 2 5s for a 10. So we need 25, and mark these off. So that's 10, 25. I might come back to put some more in this with that money that I've got. So we've got 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 55. So that's really good. So that will be for things that I need in the UK if I need anything. So that's good. So that's that binder done. I'm going to move it to one side. It feels like there's so much clutter here. Moving on. So these are the ones that I'm changing. I'm not actually going to put anything into my doctor's. I've not got an appointment to see a doctor now. I haven't got any medications due. I'm going to leave that $10 in there, but then take it out before I leave. So that normally gets 35, I believe. Yes, so I'm saving 35 on that. Contact lenses, I've decided that because there's 310 in there, I'm going to leave it at 300. So I'm going to take the 10 out that's there. I'm going to put it into my pot to play with later. And I'm going to put that this is 300. And then I'm going to put fully funded. My contact lenses are $290 here, and I'm hoping they'll be a bit cheaper in the UK. So this money is in my bank account. And once I get to the UK and get a job, I'll start re-saving for the dentist and the contact lenses, excuse me. So art gets its usual 60. And so 20, 40, 60. And so there's plenty there for my last couple of classes. I think I've actually got 3 classes. So I might have to borrow some money because there's 2 classes. I need another $15 for my 3rd class. But that's okay. I'm sure I can find some extras. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to actually add that 15 now out of this $100 that I got from something I sold. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, $90. So that will give me 3 sessions at art, and that is fully funded now. So I'm going to write fully funded. In the UK, my mum is an artist, and we used to do online FaceTime art, so I'm hoping I won't need to pay. Now, the good news is I don't need to pay for anything to do with the car. The not so good news is that this $350 is going to be used to pay off the insurance, and to go towards the insurance. So I'm going to take this out. and add that $3.50 to my insurance. So I'm going to put that on this binder here, and that's going to go into my insurance to help with that. Cohen hasn't got anything, owes me $10. So if he owes me 10, he normally gets 25. So we're going to write his debt off because I'm not giving him any today. Beauty is going to get 10. So you can see my expenses are already going down. I'm going to change these two 10s for a 20. And in Beauty we've got $40. I don't think I need anything to take with me. And again, beauty products are much cheaper in the UK. Clothing is normally getting 10, but I'm actually going to add a 20, so that makes 50, and then I'm going to add another 20, so that makes 70. I want this to build up a bit, and $10 a fortnight isn't enough, so that's been given an extra bit from that money I got from selling some rubbish stickers on, what's it called, Marketplace, and that came through, so that's good. And then home maintenance, where's the home maintenance? Here, gets 10, but it actually owes me 10, so I shall sort that out offline and write on here that it's paid me back. So now for the fun bits. Mini Mania I've done this week, and I think I've done the video, I've just got to edit it and so it will go up. And I'm going to put $40 for next Monday already in here because I've got some money left over. So that goes in there. Eating out is going to get a $50 note to build that up. So now it's got 50, 95. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Again, I will probably have to start eating out once I can no longer cook because my stuff is all packed, and actually I move out of here on the 29th and I don't fly until the 3rd. I've got a weekend away with friends, my daughter-in-law, and so I shall probably go and buy some groceries for us. In here, looks like everything is done, so let's choose. Should we do 30? Because the reason I say that is because it's the biggest number on there, and I'll put 20 back because we got some extra. So it's 50, 60, 70, 80. Find my orange. Let's colour in that one. Oh, is that a different pen? Yes, it is. Okay. So that's started back up nicely. Okay. Oh, it's open. So we've got 50, 65 in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 5s there. So we're going to do 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means we now have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. Plus, I think we had, yes, we did 35 plus 50 is $85 in there. Coming on nicely. So all this money is going to come out and go into my savings for me to fly. So I've got some money in my savings account to pay for any emergencies or any bills that come in while I'm getting myself established. So here I've got 105, so 20, 30, 45. Let's do, oh, so we've got this $100 now. So let's do 45. So that means there's 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150 there. So that's a good amount. 100, 20, 30, 40, 150. Lovely. I can't wait to get to the UK and be able to buy some of the great little savings things. So I'm going to do my birthday first before we do infinity, and I'm going to put 20 in there. So that means it's a 50, 100 and 10, 15, so 135. So we're going to cross off 2 10s. I'm going to probably try and get this done as quickly as I can. So 1, 2, and then I can start working on something else. So I'm going to actually change this because you can't really see them. There we go. And then once they're crossed, once I go around again, I'll colour them in. Now let's go back to the last one here. So we've got 50. Probably no change, but anyway, we shall get our dice out of my Alice in Wonderland bags. So we landed on a 5. Take this away. So stay the same. So that's a 5. So we've got 5. Let's go again. Plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's another 5. Should move the magnet. Stay the same, so that's another 5. Stay the same, that's another 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Stay the same, that's another 5, so that's 25, 30, 40. 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Minus 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20. So now I know owe it and I owe you. 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't owe it anything. Look at that, $50. So this now has 150, 65, 165 in there. So this will go towards debt or emergency or my travel or something. But there we go. So that is the binders done for today. So please could you share, thumbs up and comment. I really appreciate you being here, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the journey, and we have 2 weeks and 6 days to go before I fly to the UK. Not that I'm counting. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now.